Chapter 13 continued. Then did she find one? Where is it? Do you have it? The witch looked startled, but then she smiled. It is a good question, but the better question is, do you have one? How could I? I've never heard of a stiltskin until now. Well then, a stiltskin is something that must be found on one's own. It can't be borrowed or stolen. It has to be yours. How do I get one that's mine? Well, the witch paused, and I waited, certain she was about to tell me some great mystery, a secret that would make everything clear. All she said was, you have to look. Witches are absolutely no help at all. What about her family? Did my mother tell you about her family in yonder? Did they like to spin too? Likely they do. She mentioned some sisters, but never went into great detail, not even whether they knew of her troubles. She may have ran away before they found out. But they could know, I said. If I found my mother's family, they might be able to help me. Help. I suddenly remembered the real reason I had come. Opal, I said, the miller's daughter. I have to help her. Red snorted. Help her? You mean spin all the straw into gold for her? Shouldn't I? Rump, you don't understand what Granny was just explaining about the spinning and the bargains. What if Opal promises something really foolish? How bad can it be? She wouldn't offer something too horrible. Strange promises can come out of desperate, said the witch. Sometimes it's best to leave others' destinies alone. And what of my own destiny? I asked. The witch's bright gaze pierced right through me. It's yours to find along with your name, she said. It's getting dark, said Red. We have to go now. Mother will worry. Gran would have worried too. I wish she were here to worry over me. We made to leave until the witch said, Wait. I turned around. She came forward with her hand in a fist. Hold out your hand. She reached out, and for a moment I thought she was going to give me something special. Maybe something magical that would help me. She dropped a speck in my hand, and all my hope drained away. Oh, thank you. A seed. She had given me a tiny seed. What good would a seed do me in a mountain that refused to grow anything but pine trees and wild shrubs? Little things can grow big, she said. I put the seed in my pocket and nodded, too exhausted to argue. One last thing, the witch said. Watch your step. Red and I walked in the snow. The stones on either side were the only sign of the path. We didn't talk the whole way home. We were both thinking, though, and probably about the same things, but in different ways. I was thinking that I should help Opal. Red was thinking that I shouldn't. I was thinking about bargains and death. Red was thinking that I was an idiot. My thoughts turned into my name and my destiny. Maybe there was more to it than I really knew. I felt it, as if it were hovering just above me, but I couldn't grasp it. I did have a whole name. My mother had whispered it in my ear, and somewhere in the world it existed. Or I wouldn't be here. That's what I thought anyway. But for now, I wondered if destiny was just connected. The destiny I was following was just connected to my real name, or the only bit of the name I knew. Just as we approached my cottage, I stepped into a ditch and went sprawling. So much for heeding good advice.